Exodus chapter 3, Moses and the burning bush. Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, priest of Midian. He led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God, and there the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. Moses looked, and he saw, though the bush was blazing with fire, it was not consumed. And Moses said to himself, I will turn aside. I will see this great sight, why the bush is not burned. When the Lord saw that he turned aside to look, God called to him from the midst of the bush, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, Do not come near. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place on which you are standing is holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. And the Lord said, I have seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings, and I have come down to deliver them, to bring them out to a good and broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Come, I will send you to Pharaoh, that you may bring my people out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I, that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the sons of Israel out of Egypt? He said, I will be with you. If I come to the people and say, The God of your fathers has sent me, and they ask, What is his name? What shall I say to them? Then God said to Moses, I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. The Lord, the God of your fathers. This is my name forever, my memorial to all generations. Go gather the elders. Tell them I have seen, and I promise. They will listen. Then you shall go to Pharaoh and say, Let my people go. But I know the king of Egypt will not let you go, unless compelled by a mighty hand. So I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders. And after that, he will let you go. And I will give this people favor, so that you shall not go out empty. You shall plunder the Egyptians. Lessons. 1. God meets us in the wilderness of our far side. God did not appear to Moses in the palace of Egypt or the comfort of Midian's town, but in the far side of the wilderness. Our most profound encounters with God often happen in places of seeming failure, exile, and obscurity, where our self-sufficiency ends. 2. Holy curiosity is the prelude to revelation. God spoke only after he saw that Moses turned aside to see. The miracle waited for human engagement. God honors a seeking heart. The first step toward a divine call is often simple, holy curiosity. I will see why this is not consumed. 3. Holiness demands preparation, not presumption. Remove your sandals. The ground wasn't inherently holy. God's presence made it so. Approaching God requires conscious reverence, a putting aside of the dust of the world we track in. We cannot rush into his presence on our own terms. 4. God reveals himself in relationship, not just power. He first identifies as the God of your father. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. He roots his eternal nature in historical, covenantal relationship before declaring his self-existent nature, I am. We know who he is by remembering what he has done. 5. I have precedes you shall, before the command, go. God declares his own action. I have seen, I have heard, I know, I have come down. The call to service is always founded on God's prior compassion and initiative. Our mission is an invitation to join what he is already doing. 6. The who am I is answered by I am with you. Moses' sense of inadequacy, who am I, is met not with flattery or a list of his qualifications, but with the only answer that matters, the promise of God's presence. The call is not about our ability, but about his abiding companionship. 7. The name that is a being, I am who I am. This is the supreme theological revelation. God is the self-existent, uncreated, eternal one. He is being itself. He is not a force to be explained, but a person to be trusted. This name declares he is utterly dependable, for his nature cannot change. 8. The call is specific, but the victory is assured. God gives Moses a specific, multi-step plan: elders, Pharaoh, request, plunder. Yet, he also pre-announces Pharaoh's resistance and his own overriding victory. We are called to obedient steps, not to manufacture the outcome. He handles the resistance. We handle the obedience. 9. Liberation is also about restoration. The plundering of the Egyptians is not theft. It is back wages for centuries of unpaid labor, divine justice. God not only intends to free his people from bondage, but to restore to them the dignity and resources slavery stole. His salvation is holistic. This chapter teaches us that the call of God begins not with a task, but with an encounter. Not with our identity, but with his. And from that holy ground, the most hesitant shepherd can be sent to change the world, carrying not his own authority, but the name of the great I Am. Subscribe, like, comment, and hit notification button for more videos, more Bible study, and more Bible knowledge. We got you.